recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the face down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me reaping everything.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees just about set to go now. And on the hill, Clay Holmes. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Line drive. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Judge rips that one. Catches, stumbles, hangs on.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Vientos makes the grab, and there's two gone. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor under it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Carlos Rodon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Juan Soto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Squirts away a little bit. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And that's outside. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. To the left side, but it is well foul. 1-1 now. Missed inside with the curve. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one ripped. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Put your hands up, single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not
Top of the second, Bellinger up to hit. Holmes, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Anthony Volpe now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Austin Wells. Oh, wow. Nice play. The throw, nicely done for the out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. Rodon back to work. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Rodon ready. Here comes. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Jorby Bebos now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
1 and 2.
2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe on the run, throw to first.
He's out.
On the money, nice play. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered center field. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wells collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Back here in Miami, out of the fourth. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. 0 for 1 so far. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Strike 2. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Rocketed out towards right center. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Mark Vientos will hit next. headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1
ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
Vientos at second with nobody out. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
1-1.
2 outs. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Alvarez through second. Throw into third, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ripped to short. Volpe throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Holmes back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
In the air, left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jorbeat Bibas stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bibas goes 5 feet 9 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So it's mama too, just dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the high. again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws, spitting 24 karat gold.
About to get started here. And today on the hill, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Gavin Sheets, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side. Over to first. One up, one down. Luis Ariz stands in. Comes up empty.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out. Here's Jason Hayward. And ball one.
1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's the strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Tatis runs. Ripped towards third. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Cut on and lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. In there safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. And that's in for a strike. Merrill on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. This one in the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to.
Runner on the go. And that is out of play.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runner holds. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
To first.